Hey everybody, welcome to the second to the last Beauty and the Geek.
No.
We are this close to graduating another class of Beauties and Geeks.
Yeah, so last time Jason and Kristina were sent home, and it wasn't by elimination room either.
No.
By a vote.
That's right. So Joe and Tara, they had a little growth experience.
On the Big Bear trip.
Right. And sometimes the best way to clean out a wound is to reopen it. If you're Joe. I don't know if that's such a good idea, Joe.
That wound, let me just say, was not opened all the way either.
No, it was not.
There's much more that could have been said. So then they decided to give Jason a Viking funeral in the pool.
In a shoebox and with like a bendy, what do they call those things? The fuzzy things on the wire. They made a little... Why can't I think of what the name of that is?
I don't know.
It's
Pipe
like
cleaner.
Pipe cleaner, thank you. Plumbers are not sexy.
Yeah, it's time to talk to Michael Richards and find out this week's challenges.
We love Michael Richards. Along with Chris Harrison and Jeff Probst for the record, so...
So the Beauties are going to have to study up on plumbing and home improvement.
Okay. And the Geeks are going to have to find out what makes a woman feel good.
Yeah, so the Geeks had to rely more on what the Beauties could tell them.
That's right.
Because, you know...
You can learn more from the Beauties than they could ever learn from reading the study materials, so... Shut up and listen, Chris. You're always saying, yeah, I know.
Kara was telling him about makeup. She's like, yeah, the most important thing is blush. Which you use too much of.
Eyelash curler.
I know what that is. I know what that is.
Dude, if you know everything, why do you look the way you do?
He can't use makeup.
And act the way you do. No, but I mean about everything.
Oh.
Bra straps hanging out. WT.
Do we really need...
They're ET. Everything trash. Don't limit it to white. It's everything trash. If I see anybody with bra straps hanging out,
Unless it's like really, really hot out.
Yeah.
And like...
then nobody cares.
And like your tank top wasn't working with it or whatever.
Right. I mean, come on. If you're wearing spaghetti straps or whatever, you're not going to wear like a strapless bra to wear a tank top.
No.
And sometimes the bra that's built in is not sufficient.
If it's got cute straps, it's okay.
Yeah. But if it's like some...
those nasty-ass white ones.
white bra, something that's like turns gray in the laundry, it's time to give it the old heave-ho.
Yeah.
Alright, so, the men, now they're men almost, are on a white set.
Yeah.
That was a hot set, by the way.
It was. And they're like, alright, we're bringing out these models for you. And,
poor Tommy.
Tommy's like, Amber? Oh my god, Amber's back?
No.
Did Amber bring some of her friends?
No. So, they're going to be giving these models a head-to-toe makeover.
What?
Don't forget the toes, guys.
So they bring out the models, and they're geeks.
Right, girl geeks.
You know, whatever.
So the guys immediately felt comfortable with them.
They're like, oh yeah, I talk to these girls all the time.
That's right. So, first they're going to take a photo before.
Well, first they're going to pick their models.
Right. And they all picked models that were just like them.
It was totally me harmony.
Wow, I couldn't believe it. So first they're going to take a photo. They're going to give them a little makeover.
Big makeover.
Well, yeah.
Head to toe.
And then, yes, like I said, don't forget the toes. And then they're going to take another a glamour shot. And then ladies, also known as the Beauties, are going to select which one they think is the biggest change.
Yeah.
Not the one that looks the best.
No.
The biggest change. Well, Joe's model...
He was picking out clothing for his model, and he was like, oh, you have a beautiful womanly figure, and I love your curves.
It was just so creepy the way he said it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, she's got a little extra junk in the trunk, but you don't have to be like, hey, you got curves and I like you.
Yeah.
It was just creepy.
So yeah, they were picking out the clothes, and then they told the makeup artist and the hair person what they wanted.
Yeah.
And Tommy was like, oh, it's winter, so
yeah,
make her look really pale or whatever.
She looked goth.
You're supposed to make your person look warmer in the winter.
Right. But, you know, thankfully they had to change it, but I don't know how many times they had to change it. I mean, my skin would be raw if I had to put on makeup and take it off and put it on again and take it off. So, yeah, after the complete makeover, it was time for the glamour shot.
Woo!
Some of them were pretty good, I have to admit, you know? I mean, they really probably didn't need that much of a makeover to begin with, but they really, like,
you know, a
geeked them up.
haircut, take off your glasses.
Yeah, the glasses were probably the biggest thing for most of them. Hair down, glasses off, ladies. So, it's time for the beauties to vote. Get in the beauties.
And it was more of like a ranking. I think it was like 1 to 4 for being the highest.
And then they added everything up.
Whoever had the highest ranking overall would take home the prize.
Yep, so it was down to the top 2. Chris and Tommy. And let me tell you, Joe's makeover wasn't so hot. Sorry, girl, you got stuck with the worst of the bunch.
And Matt, like, blatantly did not take
Letitia's advice.
Because she was like, do not put your model in capris.
So what does he pick? Oh, capris. And he was looking at it like this. Yeah, that matches. That's a good one.
Yeah.
What? That's a good one. I love Matt. Matt, I love you. I'm not making fun of you. I adore you. So, Chris won the makeover.
Congratulations.
I think his girl looked the best, and I actually ended up liking the green top. I didn't at first.
I didn't like the green top. I liked Tommy's top better than he picked out. The purple.
Joe was accused of flirting with his model.
Tara was upset.
She didn't want him to lose, so I guess she just had to pick on him any way she could.
She was like, well, why'd you lose? That's why you lost.
So he was acting like a baby. He was totally trying to avoid her. I can't blame him in a way, but I hate when guys do that.
They're both annoying, though.
Leave your easel alone and listen to your partner, for crying out loud.
She was like, I need help with this plumbing.
Right. So the ladies, the beauties, step onto the restroom set.
Yeah, there's 4, like,
nasty bathrooms, let's say. And, well, I don't know what kind of public restrooms have tubs in them.
I don't think it was public.
Okay, but they made it look like, you know, it was in a burnt out building somewhere. Place didn't even have drains. The things, like, drained onto the floor.
Not all of them. It looked like someone's was just messed up.
I don't know, but yeah, there was a runny toilet that had to be fixed.
A clogged tub.
And a sink with an invaluable ring stuck in it.
Yeah.
In the U-joint. So, yeah, they dressed up the girls like plumbers. They made them tie their shirts up, and then they put them in these low-rise jeans so that ass cracks would be hanging out, because they totally had to block it out.
Yeah. So they all started with the tub first, and basically everyone went for the plunger, except for Letitia.
She's got a lot of experience, because she's
been
an
on
old broad.
Since she was 17.
That's like 12 years, because she's 29.
Yeah, so she's got a little bit of an advantage.
That girl's got some mileage on her.
Yeah.
So
she was in the lead, and they had to, like, pull this hair out of the drain.
They were saying it was Randy's weave or
whatever.
I don't know, but it was pretty nasty. And the water was like all brown diarrhea water. I'm sure it was like chocolate syrup water, but you know. It was just disgusting, and people's hair was dipping in it. And it was,
ew, and then, like, Tara was like, putting up her hair. She was like,
she's like the baby on the old Saturday Night Live commercial where they pull out the fluorescent light, you know, the phosphorescent light to see where the feces is. It's all over the baby's mouth.
We're not going there.
All right, so Letitia left them in the dust, man.
Yeah, she won, like, by a landslide.
So, nobody needs to pick any teams, because by a process of elimination, there's only 2 left.
Tara and Joe versus Tommy and Amanda in the elimination room.
So, back when the beauties arrive at the house, Matt and Tommy are in the kitchen studying. Did anybody happen to look in the corner and see the garbage can?
That was disgusting.
It was piled up to above the counter.
It was like 2 times the height.
Did anybody take out the trash in the Beauty and the Geek house, for crying out loud?
That must have been their bathroom.
It was the kitchen.
No, I mean...
Oh, yeah. Hey, can somebody please work on this? Make it a challenge. All right, so there was a weird stare down before the, you know, it was like showdown at the OK Corral, whatever. Joe's eyes were open.
Crazy.
His eyes have been opened.
He needs to get help for that.
He really does, because that's just putting off so many people, I'm sure.
Guys, this is my thing.
Alright, so the beauties are going to get the first question, and you guys know the drill. Alternating questions between the beauties and the geeks, and the first team to answer 3 correctly is the winner.
And if you get it wrong, the other person gets a chance to answer.
Right. So the beauties went first, and it was tied at 2-2. Wow, I really jumped there, didn't I?
A little bit.
Okay, so the next question is up to the ladies. Whoever answers it correctly
is staying.
That's right.
So it was like, who invented the incandescent light bulb?
Duh. Edison. Said Amanda.
Yes, Amanda.
Yeah, so Joe and Tara are eliminated.
It's about time.
That's all I got to say. So, yeah, they've changed each other.
Tara's less dumb.
She uses
Joe's
big words.
kind of less, or more of a human, actually.
Kids, it's a drop in the bucket, honey. Next week, it's tiara time.
It's a season finale.
And there's nothing that you can do to prepare yourself. It looks like Amazing Race.
Well,
almost.
he was saying that to them, not us.
Right, well, or us, because we have no idea what's going on. So it's for us too, Maddie. So kids, don't prepare. And we'll see you next week. Till then, much love.